Hey, great day, great day, great day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Raquel May David. So excited that you guys came on today. Um, as always, we open the room for questions from 8 to 8:10. So if you guys have any questions that you would like to go over while I'm putting on my lip gloss, trying to make sure I don't look ashy on camera, y'all, please definitely go ahead and ask your questions. We are going to go over the Dispute Panda platform. We're going to talk about onboarding the client, all while I try to get my lips to not look like chicken grease. Sorry, guys. Let's talk about it. So welcome, 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 Yolanda, Yo Bless. Welcome to the room, Janae, James, and my girl Loyalty Tax. Hopefully she is not traveling all over Egypt, Russia, and everywhere. Oh, she's stationary today, y'all. She is stationary. Not for long. Oh, see? That's why I put my lipstick on, because she be going in the car and I be feeling the wind. So I had to make sure that my lips wasn't chapped, because I be feeling she Loyalty Tax she be outside and y'all. Okay. So we have 9 minutes of open oh, you trying to close my door? My husband said I was being too loud. Okay, because I told him he was being too loud. So now he came all the way downstairs to close my. Thank you, babes. I appreciate how you love me. He said I was being too. Just came through and reclosed the door. He said I was being too loud. So I hope you guys are having a really, really dope day. I'm totally excited to be talking to you guys today. As always, we'll be covering the Dispute Panda platform. For you guys that are in the chat, please drop a 1 if you have the platform, a 2 if you have sent out a round of letters, no matter what round you're in, and a 3 if you're like, listen, I don't even know what you're talking about, friend. I like that. Drop a 3 if you like, who is this woman, Harpo? Who's this woman? Who's this woman? I love starting problems, y'all. Just so y'all aware. My job is to entertain while I educate. Okay, that is my job. So I'm here to definitely help. So for those of you guys that might be new to the room, my name is Raquel May David. I am here with my lovely co-host, David Sanchez, and we were meant to be. That is always what we want to say over here, okay? We were meant to be, okay? So you're coming to this platform. We are going to talk about the world's most advanced and effective AI-powered credit repair software. So if you guys have any, we got some 2s and some 1s. Come on, somebody. I like when y'all interact with me, because I talk to myself enough. So if I have y'all talking to me, I'm not as crazy. And sidebar, I'm going to randomly show you guys stuff when we're on camera. Today I have Dutch Bros. I'm not a coffee drinker per se, because I have way too much energy on my own. But on today, your girl needed a little pick-me-up, okay? So I have an energy drink. It is strawberry coconut, and it has a little heavy cream, because, okay, I need to come in heavy, okay? So if you guys want to try it, tastes really, really good. I don't know if you have a Dutch Bro in your area, but if you do, tap in, okay? It tastes really, really good. Any questions before we get started? It's 8:03. If you guys have questions, you can type it in the chat, or you can come off of mute. Hey, Miss Yo, welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good, hanging in there, staying
Good.
busy.
As you
I'm
should.
having dinner now, so I didn't want to talk with my mouth full and all that.
Okay. No worries. No worries. I just, I love talking to my people.
I
So
know, you're so sweet.
thank you, thank you. Now tell that to other people, because they don't know. Everybody don't know yet. I need you to post this on. I need you to post this on the socials, okay? Tag me so they can know that it's real, okay, friend?
Okay.
Glad to have you. Enjoy your dinner. What you having? Chicken, fish, steak? What you eating?
I'm eating sushi.
Ooh, friend, I want some. Go ahead and just teleport some over here. I have not cooked. I have to go to the gym. I was
Hmm.
supposed to eat earlier today, but my day has gotten crazy. So once I wrap with you guys, I have to do like send 2 emails out to 2 different clients, and then I have to go to the gym. So at some point I need to get some food inside of me because I'm gonna be working out nothing.
Oh,
Nothing but
well, at
this
least
Dutch
you're in
roll.
the gym.
Yes, that's true, but the gym is something that you have to put something in you
Oh,
so that
yeah.
you don't, I call it melt the muscles, because I am not a gym girl and I am not a tech girl, okay, y'all? I just talk the way that it makes sense to me, okay? So your muscles don't
Hmm.
build if you don't put the food in before you go to the gym or after you get out the gym, right? You gotta put the meal in there. If not, I feel like your muscles be
Yeah.
melted, okay? So
Hmm.
I don't need melted muscles because I'm trying to
Okay.
get extra fine. Okay, because I'm fine now. I'm trying to get extra fine. Okay,
I hear you.
yeah. So we all just need to get extra fine because we all fine. We just got to get extra on top. You know, like how you get the butter, but you get extra butter. Yeah,
That's
that's us.
right.
Mm-hmm. That's us. But no, we got
Okay.
6 minutes, y'all. If anyone has any questions while you're in the room, please let us know. I'm so excited that you're here, James. If you have any questions, let me know. Welcome to the room, Jay. A&A Tax Solutions, welcome. I think it says, is that your people? Loyalty Tax is so excited. She's like, yay. That's right. Pull up to the club. Okay, Club Panda, it's going down. Okay, it's going down. So we have 4 minutes before we start the training. If you guys have any questions, concern, Loyalty Tax, what you doing here, friend? Did you send out a letter? Cause let me tell y'all something. She been here every week. Okay. She been looking at me. She been looking good. This the first time she not having the wind blowing through her hair. So what exactly are you looking to get out of the class today, Miss Tax Lady?
I'm just here to learn. I want to make sure when I do it all the way right. So, and my
Got it.
friend is here. That's Cece. She's a office owner too. She's one of the ones I was telling you about. And
Okay.
then I think I got another one coming too. So,
I
yep.
love it. That's right. Pack up the room. Let them
Yeah.
know that we're here.
Yeah.
Also in the community, guys, let me start that now while y'all are here, because let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, and I'm talking to Loyalty Tax because I did this specifically for her and she did not pull up to the club. Okay, so
What I do?
I'm
What I didn't
upset.
do?
Let me tell you what happened, y'all. So this Saturday I had a training. It was like it was a really good training. It was with Ken, the car guy, and he was going over some car stuff. But the real reason that I had the training was because we were setting up for the event that we have coming up in July, where we're going to have automate your smartphone. So he's going to teach us how to use our Android phone, because he says iPhone is a cuss word, y'all. Okay. So he's still Android, but he has quick prompts and he has actually helped over 2,000 business owners 10x their business from the follow up that the automation does within the phone. So we were going over some high level stuff. We were having some good times, but I did an open workroom for everyone. So if anyone had a file that you needed to work, if y'all had questions that was outside of the system, I actually opened a workroom so that y'all could dip and do with me. And how about nobody came to the workroom? Y'all ain't. I can't hear you because you telling untruths over there. Loyalty Tax. See, she's telling untruth. Let me tell y'all why.
I didn't know. I promise. I was skimming. If it was in the email, I was skimming. I'm not even gonna lie. And my baby was sick on Saturday, so I spent most of the day at the urgent care. So
Okay, so I love your baby, so I'm gonna let you live your best life. But
thank you so much.
I put it in the community. So if you
I'm not
guys
in the community.
You still weren't able to get in? Can you try it while we're there?
No.
Try it on your laptop when you get home again, and you have my email. Send me a message if it's still not letting you in. Because
I did it from my regular computer. I'm still at the tax office. It does not work. I just did it.
Okay, real quick, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Send me a private message with your Dispute Panda username and password.
Okay.
That's what I need you to do.
Okay.
Don't forget, everybody, either email it to me or send me a message. We gonna get this solved tonight because we need you in there. So in the Dispute Panda community, y'all, randomly, I will post open events that I have. If I have a workroom or a special class or anything like that, I normally post it in there so that you guys have the ability to kind of come in and see what's going on. You got the workroom is so that when you have questions, concerns, or comments that may not be system related, but may be tactical related, like how can I, or what other method do you know? That's a free opportunity for you to come in. If not, you do have to book me, and it's $97 for one person. And because of loyalty tax, I am going to create a group rate. I just don't know when. But the group rate should go live this weekend because my assistant is looking at me crazy right now. So it'll go live this weekend. But this is a great way for you guys to kind of like get questions answered that may not be Dispute Panda based, but may be process based. And I'm here to help you. Okay. So it is 8:11. I want to say thank you so much for everyone that has entered the room. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, just kind of give you the flow of what is happening. Hold on, let me put my do not disturb on, y'all. Because they be disturbing me. Okay, they be disturbing me. Hold on. All right. So the way that the flow is going to go is we're going to talk about the Dispute Panda platform. We are going to sign up for the Dispute Panda platform. We're going to load a client, and we're going to do our first round of letters. While we're doing that, we're going to go through the system. We're going to talk about all the isms and schisms that are within the platform that can help you do business in a real, effective, and efficient way. And we're also going to talk about different drip money. I call it drip money. That's passive income that you can have coming in to help your business multiply without you having to work harder, right? And then we're going to open the floor. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, please understand that this meeting is specifically for you. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, we are specifically here to help you be a beast in these credit streets. That is my goal. That is my job. Okay. So if just to get you guys, when you guys were coming in, there were some new people that came in. If you have Dispute Panda and you want to log in, when you click on the login option, there's an option for you to log in with your Dispute Panda profile. So I'm going to copy this link and drop it in the chat real quick. So once you log into the Dispute Panda platform, you are able to speak to the people that are a part of the community. You can ask your questions, whether the team at Dispute Panda answers, or sometimes if I have a break or like if I have an open workroom, I might turn around and just jump in here to kind of answer questions to make sure that things are not sitting there for like an abundance of days. So I do apologize. The pro members are for the ones that are paying the $197. I will go over the pricing structure and the difference betwixt the two on today. But if everyone who has a Dispute Panda platform, you have the ability to come into the room and actually be able to dip and do with all of us that are here and ask people that are that's on the platform to help get the support that you need. Okay. All right. So let's dive in. I'm going to cover 3 tabs that are on this complete board: the pricing, the training, and the contact. All of the other stuff I'm going to cover once we get into the actual software. That way you can see a lot of the things that I'm talking about. And then if we have time and anyone wants to, I will log into the pro version of it so you can see what the differences are in real time and see what the nuances are. Okay. So I'm going to start from the training tab. Okay. The training tab, I'm starting at the pricing tab. The pricing tab is one of the things that a lot of people ask me over and over again is what's the difference between Dispute Panda and all the other softwares? And you know, I be extra. So I be like, me, duh, that's what the difference. I be like, me, I'm the difference. But that's not the real answer. Okay. I'm gonna give you the real answer. The real answer with Dispute Panda, it is 100% pay as you go credit repair system. So on today, I'm going to show you how to dispute the profile without paying for the letters at all. However, if you are using Smart Credit, Identity IQ, My Score IQ, and you are utilizing the system, you are not paying monthly for the system. You would just pay every single month $17 for the letters to be generated for the credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. A lot of people ask, like, what's the difference between the free platform and the paid? So when you are using the pro platform, which is $1 for 14 days or $197 per month, you have the ability to have some upgrades. Some of those upgrades are integration, where you can connect Zapier to any email sequence system that you may have. That's one. Number two, you have a safe client access portal. So if the client needs to send you information or you need to send your client information, you have the ability to do that in a safe environment. So no one's going to hack their information. Number three, you have the ability to send a client portal. So with the client portal, you can send messages. They can see what's going on. They can check their updates. They can upload their own documentation. So you can onboard them within the platform once you go to the pro. So I've had people say, well, should I get the free or should I get the pro? The one major difference with the pro versus the free is if you are using the credit monitoring system that was created for Dispute Panda, you have the ability to go ahead and get free letters to the creditors when you are on the paid program. So on the free platform, you are only disputing with the 3 major credit bureaus and then the secondary credit reporting agencies such as LexisNexis, Innovis, Clarity, things of that nature. But on the pro, you would get letters. If you are using Credit Dyno, you would get letters that are specific to that creditor themselves. So Capital One, Bank of America, American Express, they're creating letters specifically for those vendors based on the Metro 2 coding violation, as well as the factual violations that have happened that are based on your client's credit report, right? So those are the 2 major differences with the system. It is completely up to you how aggressive you want to do. My tip that I always give people, if they're like, listen, I don't want to pay $197, but I do want to have the letters. I'm like, well, if you're doing it for you, your mom, your brother, your cousin, then take the $197, divide it betwixt you guys. And then that way the actual platform is paid for. And if you're using Credit Dyno, you are getting free rounds of attack every 35 days. So you're never paying for the letters, right? So if you have every single one of your clients sign up for Credit Dyno and all you're paying is the $197, and let's say you're charging $199 for enrollment and $179 a month, right? Your software will be paid by 2 people, 2 paying clients that you would have. If you're making your family pay, you can just take the $197, divide it by you guys, and that way everybody's putting it in the pot. And again, if it's family, I give them the letters for them to mail out on their own. Okay, mail it yourself, Annabelle. Completely up to you. All right, so that's the pricing structure. And of course, if you pay for a full year, you get 2 months for free. The training tab. I cannot stress this training tab so emphatically, y'all. When you go to the training tab, before you scroll down or up, depending on what your mouse is, we have a free download. This download gives you step-by-steps as to what you should be doing for your profiles every single month for 12 months. Do you have to dispute the credit report for 12 months? You do not. You do not have to dispute it for 12 months. But what I want you to know is that you have the ability to dispute your profile for up to 12 months. So you want to make sure that you're being very, very intentional as you're going through the platform and as you are supporting your clients, that you're making it your business, that you are looking at, what do I need to send out? When do I need to send it out? And a lot of people are like, well, I'm brand new to credit repair. Cool. If you are brand new to credit repair, guess what? We are giving you the blueprint to be successful from right out the gate. Okay. Any questions on what I've covered so far, guys? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Nope, no questions. All right, cool. So we are going to go back. So down here, if you are using any other credit monitoring service, you're going to want to watch the video because there are different ways to import the client's report. So if you scroll down to the bottom on the first page, it says import Identity IQ plus My Score IQ, and it also has import Smart Credit. So no matter what you want, if you're looking to get help and we are not here on Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, you have the ability to watch the video to figure out how to maneuver. And if you have questions, just pull up and we'll be happy to answer them if you're having any glitches in the software. Okay. I haven't had any, but I like to let everyone know. The next tab is the Contact Us tab. Now, this tab is very, very important. And I'm also going to drop a tool in the chat that I think is super, super, super beneficial. So there is this platform called Loom, Loom. It allows you to take up to a 5-minute video and it allows you to do screen record. So if you are having a system with a client's file, whether it's documents, rounds, mail, whatever it potentially can be, you have the ability to, you can record the screen to show what the issue is, and it gives you a shareable link. The reason that I tell everyone about Loom is, and I use this for my training of my VAs, I use it for my assistant. I'll record the screen of what I did so that when it's time for them to do it, they're already seeing what's going on. But I like it for IT because if I'm getting an error message, they can see what my error message is on my end. So I'm saying, well, it's telling me error, code number, da, 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 da. I will click through the steps, record the video, and just send them the link. And as soon as they watch the video, you get an email back saying that your video has been viewed. I'm a very nice person, but patience is not my virtue, okay? Good hair is, and good skin. So because of that, once they watch the video, you got 24 to 48 hours to get back to me, Sugar Plum, okay? Y'all can have a different turnaround time, but that's just mine. I feel like once you watch my video and you see my bubbly personality, don't you want me to get out the way so you can go ahead and have somebody else? Like you should, right? So you can kind of do a track on that. So you can do comments for general client information for client support, or you can do general questions. So if you want to be a part of the beta testing team, partnership, press, whatever, you can send the message. Please remember Dispute Panda's customer support is here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I am here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. The team, however, is here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Definitely leverage them. You can email them at info@disputepanda.com and they will be able to help and support throughout the process. Any questions on what we've covered so far before we sign up to the platform? Let me know. Let me know. Do, 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 do. Oh, let me move this over here. Any questions, guys? Let me know. All right. So I know that some new people came in. So for the new people that came in, can you drop a 1 in the chat if you already have the Dispute Panda platform? Drop a 2 in the chat if you have already mailed out your first round of letters. And drop a 3 in the chat if you just came here because your best friend Loyalty Tax told you to come here and, and you don't got the software and nothing, but she's not driving through Egypt. So you showed up to the club. Thank you. We appreciate you now. Don't worry, we appreciate you. 1, if you already have the platform. 2, if you've already sent out a round. And 3, if you're just learning about the platform today. So we kind of can gauge where everyone is. 3, okay. So 3 said Loyalty Tax made me come here. I understand. A&A Tax Solutions. Thank you for being honest, boo. I appreciate it. We're gonna have fun today, okay? So I'm going to go over signing up while you guys are on the phone so you can see how simple and easy it is. Hold on 1 second because my assistant finna get beat up. Hold on. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I'm finna. Who need an assistant that need a whooping? Because I got one. She over here on her Celica phone, y'all. She is over here talking about a cellular phone, talking about I'm paying attention. My niece is on sale. I'll pay you $5 because she ain't acting up. I haven't used it yet. I was with Credit Repair Cloud. Okay, cool. So I'm actually, once we get into the system, I'll show you how you can move your clients over. And of course, you can also ask customer support to help you with that. All right. So when you're signing up for the account, please remember that you are going to use your information. So for instance, I'm a business, my business is Evolving Eve, right? Although Evolving Eve is my company name, I'm still the registered owner of the actual account. So if I'm doing this as a business, I would set it up with my business email address. If you do not have a business email address and you are doing this for yourself and your community, like I'm gonna help out the church, I'm gonna help out my cousin Ray Ray and them. Why do I say Ray Ray and them? I don't know. That's just the name I picked. But you have the ability to just leave it blank if it's not a company, and I will show you in the system where you can go and update the information once Ray Ray and all his cousins come back to you, and now you have 300 people that you have to fix credit for, right? What I will state is that the owner of the account email address has to be one email, and then if you're putting yourself in a system as a user, you have to have a separate email address. I've had people say, I have good credit. I don't need to do my credit repair. Cool, Lucille, that's fine. But what I want you to be able to do is to be able to speak to your clients about what the process looks like. I tell every single person, no matter what platform you're using, you should be the text client so that you know how long does the text take to come through? How long does the mail come? Like, what does the letters look like? You need to have that information in tow because you can then speak to your client when they call you and say, oh, I got this and it was 500 pages. You could be like, yeah, girl, that's because you done charged up your whole life. Like, that's why they sent you all those pages. Or you can have a really in-depth conversation with them, right? So you always want to make sure you put yourself in the system, especially if you're going to pro, because if your client is saying, I don't see something, you can actually see from your client portal, well, what you're looking for is on the left, it's third one down, right? You can walk them through, because sometimes people are looking, but they're not looking to see, they're just looking to look and they think it's going to jump out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to help them through the process. So with that being said, I'm going to put an email here that's going to be separate than the email as me as a client. So rip the runway epic mail. Okay, and then you put your phone number in. It doesn't matter if you use your phone number on this and your phone number as a client, it doesn't have an issue. It only has an issue when you're using the same email. Okay, hang on 1 second. You can leave this blank. It will automatically, if you don't have a company, it will automatically default to your name. And then you are going to do your password. Now, you do want to check the box for that you agree with the Dispute Panda terms of uses and conditions. And then you want to click on, I personally click on the emails for special offers, products, and services because I'm nosy, number one. And number two, I like discounts. I need to know what's rolling out. I need to know special offers. Like, I need all of that. So it's completely up to you if you choose to click the second box. I personally do. Once you are done, it will take you into the platform where you can see the Dispute Panda service agreement. It is going to tell you how to do business with Dispute Panda and how Dispute Panda intends to do business with you. I'm not going to read this, but I definitely recommend that you do. I'm going to check this box and then I'm going to pause for a second and answer a question in the chat. So the question from iPhone is, what makes your software better than Credit Repair Cloud? I'm looking to change softwares. So I personally believe that you get way more in our platform than you do in Credit Repair Cloud. The letters are not template based. The letters are based off of what is on each of your client's credit report, and it does have Metro 2 integration. So although it might be the same letter in the sense of how the flow is supposed to go, all of the letters are generated specifically with the information that is on your client's credit report. That's number one. Number two, the pricing is different. So even if you are doing the the pro version, which is $197, it's $197. You have unlimited team members, which means you can have your assistant, your VA, your daughter, whoever working files for you, and you don't have to pay for the extra. The same safe client access portals. For me, I feel that this software, if you are new to the credit repair business, this is an ideal software to start off with when it comes to training, because not only do we have nights like this on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, we're also giving you the flow from the beginning. But if you have your own secret sauce, like for me, I have specific letters that I have used that I integrate with the Dispute Panda letters. It gives me the ability to do that as well. So for me, I think that the biggest difference, number one, is definitely the cost per user, because there is a different fee with the CRC than ours. We also have training that we have on Monday and Wednesday. And to be quite honest, we're going to show you on today how you can dispute your client's file with no overhead. So if you are already having CRC, you're paying for the platform, which is cool, but we have a free platform that you don't have to pay for the platform, and you could just pay per letter, which is $17, which ends up being pretty price conscious. But if you have Credit Dino, which is this little affiliate packet here, and this is one of the drip monies I would talk about. So with Credit Dino, the data points and the information was created to specifically work with Dispute Panda. The things that I like about Credit Dino is that you automatically get the 7-year report for your client. All of the other credit monitoring softwares is only giving you the information for the past 2 years. So that means you have to wait until you do the dispute to see the full credit report. Well, Credit Dino says, no, we're going to give you the full information straight out the gate. Okay. So you get the 7 years. Every 35 days, you're getting a free round of attack. It's integratable because it was designed to work with this platform. So what that means is that the artificial intelligence is looking at what the last letter said and how it helped or what worked in order to get something deleted, to rephrase that to make sure that it can be applied in multiple spaces, right? And number 4, you make money. So if you have the Credit Dino, you're making $8 for your client, from your client paying for the credit monitoring, but then you're also on the back end getting the $17 wave. So you're up by $25. So if your client is already paying you $197 a month, you're not paying for letters. And again, you will have the platform paid by one client, maybe 2, depending on what your pricing plan is, right? But that was a great question. Hopefully I answered it. If you have any more questions, iPhone, drop it like it's hot. I'm here to answer. Okay. So this black bar is going to come up because it's going to want you to verify your email address. As you can tell, I used a fake email address. So therefore, I am not going to be able to verify it, but that's cool. Another way that you can have drip money, guys, is if you click on this earn free credit option, it will take you into the settings, and you can actually click this accept button. The accept button will allow you to once the affiliate program goes live, you will get your own affiliate link, and anyone that signs up under you will allow you to get credits on your profile for free. So let's say you do have someone who has My Score IQ or something, you will have credits that you can pull from that's not designated to an actual customer, and you'll be able to leverage them. Okay. Cool. So back on the dashboard, right here on the to-do list, it'll show you rounds, missing documents, birthdays for your clients. And then down here is a report will tell you like what's activity has gone down for the month for your profile. If you're looking for clients, you can click on this magnifying glass up here, click next to it. You do have to search with at least 3 characters to pull the client up, or you can click on the client tab. On the client tab, you can see the active clients, the inactive clients, and you can import your clients here. You have to use a CSV file. If you are having an issue importing your clients, please feel free to send the CSV file to info@Dispute Panda, and they'll be more than happy to convert your clients over into this software. Okay. This is also where you would go for new client linkage as well. So I'm going to show you that in a second when we load our test client in. The letter tab is where you can go and see any of the letters that has been sent out on your client's behalf. I want to point out that the system, once you have generated a letter, automatically codes that letter as downloaded, unless you send it out for mail through the system. So if you do not download it, it's still going to report it as download, but I will show you guys what that looks like once we load our first client. But you can click this little eye icon. It will open up, and I will show you guys that in a minute, where it gives you the information on the client's letters, what it looks like, and if there's any tracking. If you choose to tell the system to mail the letters out for you and you choose certified mail, you'll be able to see it there. The Panda guidelines for mailing is as follows. The letters go out Monday through Friday. For it to go out same day, you have to tell the system to send the letter out by 12 p.m. PST. If not, you are going to have to mail the letters. They will mail the letters out the following day. It is East Coast time, where Snoop Dogg and them is over there on that side. Not where we are, but over there on that side. It's the West Coast. That's what oh yeah, that's right. The East Coast is where Biggie and them was. My bad. Look, my she knew I knew what I was talking about over that way. Look, over that way. So what you are able to do in the system is you can switch the mailing from standard mail. So first class mail is standard mail. Yep, I'll show you exactly where you can use your company logo as well. So standard mail is first class mail. That's just like you taking the envelope and taking it to the post office, right? Certified mail does give you the ability to track the mail that's going in and out. Let me stop here. Okay. And then the inbox is where your clients can speak to you back and forth. You guys can have the safe client access portal. You can send emails, and I will show you guys what that looks like in the system once everything is loaded. The reports tab. I love this report tab, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I'll be doing. I take the report tab, okay? And I go ahead and I copy this information. So right here, this will tell you how much dollars in debts you have gotten deleted overall on the profile. It will tell you total deletions, and it will tell you score increase or score decrease. A lot of people don't like to talk about this negative number. I feel like the education space to help people get out of the credit cycle that they're in, is by talking about these negative numbers. Why did it happen? Why the score went up and then dropped down, right? We're able to have those real nuanced conversation. But and people on social media eat that up, y'all, just for reference. But you're able to take this information and you're able to put it into a shareable media link that you can download and you can put in your stories. You can you can create a reel of just your scores updates for your overall. And it doesn't, if you have a logo, it will have your logo in there. It will have your website information and your phone number, or whatever information you give the system. That's what it will have on that to post and share. So I definitely love that. But to take it a little bit deeper, you also on the pro, you also have the ability to do this on the client level. So you can do company level. This is where we're at for January, February, March, or the last 6 months. Or you can turn around and do it on the client level as well to show what Miss Charlene and Miss Netta, right, had in results. So keep that in mind. The subscription tab is where you're able to integrate your authorized.net accounts. It is where you are able to make payment forms, onboarding forms, and payment plans, right? So that is kind of like where everything is housed for the subscription. You can also go back to the training and you can get to the contact us. Any questions on the tabs that we've gone over so far before I get into settings? And on iPhone, I will double back to go ahead and talk to you specifically, because when we get into the settings, I'll be able to show you where you can get the information from to put your logos in. Okay. All right. Any questions so far on what I've covered? Let me know. Oh, we need to play Aaliyah once this is sorry. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me, y'all. All right, cool. So now we're going to go to settings. There are two ways you can get there. You can click on the balance tab to go to settings, or you can click on these three buttons at the bottom and click on settings. It will start at the top. We're going to start at the top with profile. So this is where you would have your name. If you decide to switch your emails, let's say you go from starting it for yourself, and then you're going to turn around and you are going to, you're going to put it under your business email address. That's cool. You just have to simply come here and make the necessary adjustments. You can add your picture. Please note, if you are adding your picture onto the system and you are using the free, nobody see that picture but you, Lily. Nobody see the picture. When you go to Pro, your picture will show up in the software. So just to let you know. All right, iPhone. So this is where you go to add your logo. You'd click on organization. In the organization tab, you are able to click on upload, or you can upload or drag. I'm a drag and drop kind of girl, but it's completely up to y'all. You can also change the company name here, the company address, phone number, email, your privacy policy, your business address, and your service agreement. I'm going to drop a sample contract because I know there are different people here in the chat. If you guys are on your cell phone and not able to download it, no sweat. All you have to do is go to the community and type in sample contract. I've already dropped it in there as well for you guys to leverage. This will go once you guys go pro. The sample contract would go out to each client for them to sign and endorse. Please note that contract is not state specific, so please make sure you are getting your state specs accordingly, but it does give you a foundation for you to start from, okay? The disputing tab is where you can change the addresses from the credit bureaus. Please note the credit bureaus have anywhere from 7 to 15 different addresses, y'all. If y'all see mail is coming back from one particular place and you like, wait a minute, I want to send information over there, don't fret. Go ahead and send the information. You can click on this option, change the address to whatever address is being responded. And now when the letter prints, it will print specifically with that information on there. Okay. And if you want to change it, you can change it back. But this is only for the 3 credit bureaus, major credit bureaus. The billing tab allows you to activate your Dispute Panda Pro. Okay. It also allows you to designate a payment form. Please note, if you guys are doing this for friends and family, y'all, for real, make sure only y'all credit card numbers are on the system, not your family. So if they're going to pay you $17 because they're not using Credit Dino, then you need to collect the $17 and then do the rounds for them. Put the money in your account because you are the owner and your card information should be the only one designated on there. Okay. Now, let me tell you what Dispute Panda did. They realized that, wait a minute, most people were buying $20 credits or $60 credits to generate the letters. Because remember, the letters are $17. Now, these static letters that are notated here for LexisNexis, Novus, LCI, those letters are not paid for letters. So as long as you have at least $1 in your account, you're able to generate letters specifically to LexisNexis, Novus, LCI on your client's behalf, right? But you have to have monies in the account in order for that letter to generate. So although I'm going to be showing you how to dispute for free, because of the fact that I'm not adding coinage on here, I will not be able to do the secondary letters, but I will show you the process so that you can do it. But the system said, we saw that everyone was buying $20 or $60. So what we're going to do is give you guys 50% more because of the fact that we know that you're buying this. So if you sign up for the monthly $20 charge, you will get $30. If you sign up for the monthly $60 charge, you will get $90 every 30 days. Okay. Now, if let's say you run out of these credits, you would have to come here and purchase credit. Please note, if you're on the 50% bonus plan, that only is for $60 or $20. So if you put $100 in here, baby cakes, baby love, all you get in is the money you put in here, right? That's it. They're not doubling your bank. They're not halving it. You get in what you put in. All right. I'm trying to sign up and it's not letting me. Are you on your iPhone or are you on your laptop iPhone? Okay, are you on Safari or are you on Chrome? Chrome. I would say open an incognito window and then go back to Dispute Panda. I'm gonna go ahead and let me click sign up. I will drop it in the chat and it should allow you to work. If you're having an issue, please send a message to customer support because you shouldn't have an issue with Chrome. I've only ever heard of an issue when it comes to Safari. So go ahead and try that link, but it should work fine because we just did it together. So if you're going to disputepanda.com, you'd click on the sign up form, sign up for free, and it should allow you to go through because we literally just did it together on the system. If you're having an issue, take a screenshot and please send it to the back office so they can correct it in real time. Awesome sauce. All right, so that's billing. Invoicing allows you to see your invoice, your statements. If you're on Panda Pro, you can see when they're charging you. Your activity tab allows you to see what letters attacks are rounds or letters. You can see the mailing that has been completed and any attack credits. iPhone, I saw that you were frozen. Are you good, my love? Did you hear what I said? I want to make sure. You got it. You got it. Ooh, Jesus Christmas. I thank you. You still can't get in. What is the error message that you're getting when you say that you can't get in? Because you're saying you're trying to sign up. So what's the message you're getting? Give me 1 second, guys. If you want to go ahead and drop the message, but you let me know where you're getting the glitch at so that we can kind of figure out. It will not let me sign up after I put. Are you checking the boxes? So after you put your password in, you check these 2 boxes, or at least the by signing up here. Yes, you check the boxes. What is the message that it's giving you? No message is just not letting me sign up. So you're saying you filled in all of this, you check the boxes, and when you hit sign up, it's saying nothing. So you filled out all of the star spaces. Your name, first name's in there, your last name is in there, your email's in there, your phone number's in there, your password matches. What I will say is stay on the call once we're done and we can try to see what's going on, and I'll have you share your screen, okay? So that we can make sure we're answering that question for you. Because you shouldn't have a problem. We literally just did it today. Like you guys watched me do it. So I'll stay on after so we can try and see what's going on with your profile, okay? So the integration tab does allow you to integrate, like I said, with Zapier. So I have it where when a client fills out my lead form, they come into this system, but they automatically get into my system as well for email nurturing and text message nurturing. So I send out every 3 months, I actually send out the breakdown of the credit score because I feel like we had the conversation in the consultation, or most of the time when I do a class, I'm talking about the breakdown of the FICO score, and then people will still come to me and sign up and then tell me, well, I paid my credit card at this time in the middle of the month. And I'll say, well, okay, you paid your credit card in the middle of the month, but your utilization is subject to when your statement is closing. So if that's 30% of your score, which roughly equates to 165 points, and you're choosing to pay it at the middle of the month, but your statement doesn't close until the end of the month. So you pay it and then you use the card, and now you're over the limit when your statement closes. How did that benefit your process, right? So even though I might be educating on the FICO makeup, even though I might be giving tips, I always try to reinsert that information every 3 to 6 months so that they can be accountable for what they need to manage, right? So the email sequence and kind of what I have is that when they fill out the onboarding, they automatically get into my nurturing sequence that gives them all of the conversations. It sends them updates. It also sends them the information as to like, bro, this is how you save me so I don't go to spam. Because they like to send me into the trash, y'all. And I don't know why. My email is beautiful, but they be trying to send me to the trash. Okay. Then if again, this is where you go to the Dispute Panda referral agreement, where you're able to see the agreement and see all the information. All you have to do is simply select I accept. Once you select that and the program goes live again, you will receive an email with your own dedicated flow. So we have gone through all of the information on the side. We have gone through the settings. Any questions, concerns, or comments before we move into loading our test client in today? Let me know, let me know. Any questions, concerns, comments? Y'all don't all speak at one time now. Don't y'all don't gotta all speak at one time. Don't come off of mute. Don't worry about it. Don't drop it in the chat. Don't worry about it. We here. Look, Loyalty Tech started laughing at me. Don't everybody just jump on me one time now. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Just want to make sure I give you guys room. Okay. So before I load my client, I want to talk about this specific piece of information that I feel oh, hey, Melissa, thank you, my love, that I want to give you guys in real time, okay? So a lot of times when we're doing credit repair, the clients will turn around and give us an identification. The point of the credit report, and I'm going to say this, I'm a completely different credit coach. I process completely different. I give no sugarcane honey iced tea about the score. The score, and I want to be clear, the score is based on your behaviors in the 5 components, right? That's what the score is based on. However, the body of your report is what's going to make or break you. So I care about the body of the report. Same thing when you're trying to get a job, right? When you're trying to get an employment, if you have too many addresses, and I'm going to tell this quick story. I had a client who came to me because he had 92 different, I know it was 90 different addresses on his credit report. The reason that he had all those addresses, and he also had different employers, he had like well over 20 employers, was because he kept having to switch jobs because he would max out on the health coverage because his child, needed support. So he would stay at a job and use the health insurance as much as he could. And then when he maxed out, he then went to another company. So he was always moving. They were traveling. He was in the military before. So all of these addresses were on there, all of these names. All of these addresses, all of these employers. It does not necessarily look good because it looks like you're job hopping. It looks like you're not stable, right? So I like to explain the credit report the same way that we talk about a college degree. Think about the fact that we don't go to college, not saying that we don't go to learn, but let's be clear, we're going to show that we can start and complete something. So if it looks like you hop around a lot, if it looks like you're not consistent, that job may not take the risk, which is why we want to make sure that when we're sending accompanying documents, that accompanying documents matches across the board. So if your client's driver's license is from Miami, but he's currently living in Kentucky, you're not going to take that driver's license. You're going to move to something else that's on the list that is a proof of identification. Please understand there's only 2 things that you need: proof of identification, proof of address. That is it. That is all. That is all you need. Okay. Anything else is optional. So what that means is, let's say your client has a valid driver's license and they have a cell phone bill with their address on it that matches the driver's license. There is no need for you to send the social security card. Okay. However, if their driver's license is in a different state, you would replace a driver's license and you can utilize the social security card, paycheck stub, W-2, court docs, passport, whatever in that particular space. And then you want to send the proof of address. Please note that if you are using, just for best practices, y'all, if y'all are using the residential bills, gas, water, cable, every 60 to 90 days, you want them to update that information so that you cannot get a kickback that the supporting documents are not visible or whatever. You don't want that kickback to happen. Okay. Boom. Now, question in the chat. Here's a tip. Pay your statement 5 days before and then again 10 days before, and pay $10 over the minimum balance. You'll get 40 points added. Facts. I love that tip. I actually tell my clients to just pay the amount down to as little as, if your limit is $1,000, you have $1,000 in your bank account, just pay the $1,000 off 2 days before your statement's about to close, so your utilization is zero, right? If you're looking, and I normally cover this later on, but if you're looking to get into the 700 club, your utilization needs to be at 20% or lower. If you're looking to get an 800 club, it needs to be 10% or lower. And the only way for you to do that is to properly make sure that you're utilizing your credit cards appropriately. Please remember that the credit bureau wants you to have credit and not use it. The creditors want you to use it up. They want you to make it burn. Okay. They want you to be so swipe happy that they don't know what to do with themselves. Okay. So understand that we're talking about two different goals, but you have to work with both of them in tandem to make sure that you hit your credit goals of being a beast in these credit streets. All right. Thank you, iPhone, for dropping tips. I wish I knew what your name was, iPhone. I don't know what your name is, friend. I don't know what your name is. But thank you for dropping tips, y'all. If y'all drop tips, hacks, recipes, I appreciate it all in the chat. All right. So now we're going to load our test clients in. Please note that anything that has an asterisk next to it is what needs to be filled out. Hey, Deb. Thank you, boo. Everything that has an asterisk next to it is required. You do not have to provide the middle name. You do not have to provide the surname. However, when you are looking in the system, you want to make sure that you're leveraging the information properly, because all of this information is going to be transposed onto the letter for your client. Okay. As I stated, if you're putting yourself in the system, you can have the same number in 2 spaces. You just cannot have the same email. It will not allow you to go through. Okay. When you get to the address, if you have a unit, a suite, apartment, a floor, guys, this is where you're going to put it in. Okay. The city information, you want to make sure that it's up to date and it's correct, and you're putting everything in its respective places. Birthday, you want to make sure it's accurate, because again, this information is going into the file. Now, if you have the pro platform, you would click this box right here that says invite client. You see that? Because I don't got the pro. It told me sit down. It told me sit down. It told me be quiet. It sure did. It says, this is a Dispute Panda Pro feature. So if you do not have Dispute Panda Pro, you will not be able to invite anyone anywhere. Okay, I started thinking about Claire Huxtable, and she was like, you will never invite anybody anywhere, any day, ever. When she was yelling at what's his name? Oh my gosh, Sandra's husband. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all watch the Huxtables. What's that boy name? What was Sandra's husband?
Elvin.
Yes, I remember he was like, I should get you some coffee. that was my show. It's okay, y'all. So we now have the client in the system. My niece just literally said she was too young for the Cosby Show. See, that's what the problem is. Okay, how's she gonna know she's supposed to be an attorney? Her husband's supposed to be a doctor if she don't watch the Cosby Show. How they supposed to know this? But we gonna figure this out on the back end, y'all. Okay, so now when you're looking to load the client in and you're wanting to give the information, one of the things that I always say is, and one of the things that I love about the program is it allows you to drag and drop. So you can take the information. The goal is for you to have at least 2 to 3 1 to 2 pages is what you want to use when you're putting the IDs together. Okay, that's the goal of what you're trying to get done. However, if the person sends it to you on a big old sheet of paper, just crop and save, honey. Just crop it down and hit save. Okay, when your client sends you a bill, especially if the bill has past due on it, especially if the bill has past due on it. First of all of this right here, y'all, is none of the credit bureau's business. The credit bureau said, send me a documentation that proves that you reside at the house that you're claiming you reside at. Everything else you can crop out. So you would crop down to the date, slide this little joke over, crop it right here like that, like so, hit crop and save. So now your ID and the proof of address will be on one piece of paper. If your client gives you a social security card, by all means, you could drag and drop, you're good to go. Okay. If you are using Identity IQ, Smart Credit, MyScore and Identity IQ, you would have to upload the file. Smart Credit, you will have to copy the HTML format and plug it in here. However, if y'all are like me and y'all are using Credit Dino, you would come to credit. Now, just for the reference, you guys can utilize this credit monitoring credential for any customer that's being used, right? So whether they're using MyScore IQ or Smart Credit, you can plug the information in here. Please note that if you decide to plug the information in here, you cannot import anything in here. You have to physically update the credit report, grab it, and put it in the platform. However, with Credit Dino, when you're coming into the system and it's time for you to update the report, all you have to do is select update. And then all you have to do is or if you're putting the client in, you click the one-click import. What's the flow for Identity IQ? It is the same exact flow, my love, unless you create your own flow. So for me, I have different flows for bankruptcies, repos, charge off, but that's because I've been using the software for a long time. But if you're using another credit monitoring software, you can still utilize this flow. The only difference is you do not get the creditor letters included because the creditor letters are specific to the Dispute Panda platform. All right, okay. So let me go ahead and grab my client's stuff here, my test client here. All right. So every 35 days, I'm going to say this because some people missed it or did not tell their VAs. So Credit Dino only gives you a free round of disputes every 35 days. So if you come in and pull it on day 33, you will not get a free round of attack. You have to do 35 days or later. The premise is it takes roughly 4 to 5 days for your letters to make it to the destination. Then you have to allow 30 days by law. If you send a letter sooner, the first dispute letters you have are now able to get an additional 14 to 15 days for them to dispute. So you don't want to give them extra time, them being Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You want them to work within that 30-day window. So every 35 days, you want to update the credit report, whether they're with Credit Dino, MyScore IQ, Smart Credit, Identity IQ, you still want to give that 35-day grace. Personally, I'm a 40-day company, a 40 to 45-day company where I pull my client's profile, but I wanted you guys to have the nuanced information, okay? So now I'm going to click import my client's profile. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh, like Usher. Watch this. Don't worry about me. I'm goofy. Okay. So it clearly says, hey, you've been awarded a free round of attack. Limit to one free attack every 35 days. Also over here on the side to the left, underneath the balance tab, it will show you that you have that one credit available. If you scroll up, it will also show you the credit monitoring tool that you're leveraging. And then all of a sudden the disputing tab opens. You cannot attack until you tell the system what you're wanting to attack. Okay. So you're going to hit disputing and the system is going to take you here. So what I want you to be clear of is that the accounts that are selected are specifically any negative accounts that are impacting your client's credit score within the last 24 months. sometimes you will see this yellow icon. So when Dispute Panda originally came out, it did not have late payment letters. So this icon was because it was saying, hey, I don't want you to attack this because you have the potential of getting this account deleted and it could impact your client score on the average age. However, we now have late verbiage letters, so you don't have to worry about that. What I do tell everyone, and I caution everyone on, is if the late is impacting them within the last 24 months, I would aggressively go for it. If not, stick with the good payment letter, the goodwill letter, stick with the email the CEO trend. I've had several of my mentees that were able to do that method and get the late payments forgiven outside of that 24 months. Please note that the goodwill letter really only works if you are in good standings on that particular account. So if you're still in bad standings, don't be asking them for no goodwill because they ain't listening. They not listening. Okay. So the system is going to automatically pick the accounts that are negative. If your client has public records such as bankruptcies or judgments, it will also select that. What the system will not select are any hard inquiries. So you, as the person processing the file for the client, you are going to want to either do Control F or Command F. What that will do is it will pull up the search bar, and instead of scrolling up and down, you can type in the information on file. Best practices, y'all. If y'all see an open account that is linked to an inquiry, do not attack it if it is an open credit card or a credit line. Do not attack it because you run the risk of that card being closed. Discover and Capital One are really good at doing that. However, if the account is not open or active, then you can go into the system and you can go ahead and select that as an option. If they have a Capital One credit card, but this says Capital One Auto, and they do not have an auto loan, or even if they do have an auto loan, I will select that option because they ain't gonna come and take back the car. Okay. They will, however, close the account. So we want to make sure that we're doing what's best practices. Okay. So you're going to go through each of your clients' inquiries and then select the ones that are applicable. When there's abbreviations here like FinMark, I know it sounds weird, but I will, until you get familiar with the actual creditors themselves, I am definitely big with just clicking through and writing out what you have and checking to make sure that the inquiries are not in alignment before you actually select it for your client. Okay. Once you have done this, you are able to hit Save Filter, and now you're able to attack the actual account, which is tell the system to generate the letters for the 3 credit bureaus. If you are on the Pro, you can do the 3 credit bureaus and the creditors, and then I'm also going to show you how to do the secondary bureaus, okay? So we're going back to the guide, all right? Until you guys get a flow, and I'm going to tell you guys best practices. Please, 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 please. Track what you guys have going on. Track what's been deleted, track what's been removed, track what's been updated. So that as you're going through and you're looking at specific vendors, specific accounts, creditors like Apple or Capital One, if you see a letter is able to get something off in round 3 versus round 4, you want to track that so you're able to go through and say, dang, I'm gonna use this format instead of this one, right? You want to track. If you're learning, you can use this blueprint, but while you're learning, track to see what was deleted month after month after month so that you can have a better nuanced conversation, and then you'll be able to make your own flow of letters that work. And that's why I always say test on yourself. That's just who I am. I always say that. But the first round is going to be the Punch of Fury, Supreme Boosted. If you have the Pro version and you're using Credit Dino, I'm able to do the creditor letters. You can do the static letters to the other credit reporting agencies. The first round is handwritten, and you are not doing a CFPB complaint right now, and you are sending it first class. It is single-sided, and it does not have to be in color. So what that means is if you do not want to, if you do not have a color printer, it's fine, okay? I fax, mail, and upload mine. So again, some faxes are not colored fax. Some of them are black and white. So they be all right. So you would come here and hit start round. You will go ahead and go punch your fury. And then you would, I'm sorry, hold on one second. Grab this and see what he wants. You're going to click on the handwritten font. You're going to hit punch your fury. And then you're going to hit start round and you're going to type confirm. Okay. Once you type confirm, you're going to select start round. And remember, because I have the credit, the system is going to automatically generate the letter for me. I don't have to do anything at all. Okay. If I would have selected creditor, then it would have said a separate box here. It would have said attack, then creditor. And then I would go back into the system, go to static letters. I do handwritten again, just so all the letters look sequential. And then I like to scroll down because the system does jump, and I will hit Factor Trust, Microtel, DataX, Clarity, Credco, ARS, LCI, Innovis, and LexisNexis. And then if you have at least $1 in your bucket, you can hit start round and it will automatically go for you. Okay. Hit Ask Daddy. So that is what you have completed start to finish. Okay. Now, if you are doing this yourself and you are mailing these letters out, you're going to select download all. If you are having the system mail it out for you and you don't have any money in your bucket, you simply have to come here. You're going to switch it from double-sided to single. Please remember that the letters can be sent out certified mail. I do not, but you can. And you switch it from double-sided to single-sided. It does not have to be in color. And you would load the balance for what it's going to cost to mail out the letters. If you do not load the balance, the system is going to automatically assume that you downloaded the letters. That is what the system is going to assume because you did not tell the system to mail. So you have to make sure you click that download all, because I've had someone say, oh, well, I thought that letters went out by myself. I was like, did you tell the system to? You got to tell the system. All right, Loyalty Tax, what questions you have, my love?
Okay, so you said that you fax them to the credit bureaus.
When the faxes work, yep.
So should we try that first before we mail it, or no?
The law says you need to mail in your disputes. It's not a or, it's an and for me. So for my clients, they get faxed, mailed, and uploaded. If you're going to cut one out, you can cut out anything you want to, but mail has to go out. Period.
Okay.
Great question. Great question.
And so by uploading them, that's you saving the copies of the letters that you sent, or do you recommend that we keep a file of those?
So the system already has the letters, but when I upload, you can upload to Experian. So I upload the Experian file for my clients. So my day one for me with Experian is the day I upload. But my day one of the 30 days to dispute, it might be if the fax goes through, because again, I have my system set where it doesn't send the fax out until like 3 a.m. So there's sometimes the fax will work and there's sometimes the fax won't work because the fax numbers, they just turn it off at will, right? But I still mail because the law says I have to mail in my dispute.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Any other questions, guys? Welcome to the room. I think it's Al, Easy Breeze, Miss Brown. I think I said hi to Jay. Is it Rosalie? Rosalie? I could be wrong, y'all. I went to public school. Okay, just let me know. Hey, Melissa. Hey. Any questions, concerns, or comments of what I just showed so far? Let me know. Let me know. Hey. Not okay. Melissa says she's good. All right. So real quick, let me log out of this one and I'm going to log into my test account. Let me get the number. Why I can't find it, y'all? Okay, there we go. Admin. All right, so let's look at clients. Let's pull this one. So when you click on the little eye icon, it takes you into the client's profile. Again, you can see what the credit monitoring is. You can see the last day that the account was sent. You can see history on how many letters were sent out, what the credit report, when you download the credit report, what the differences in the scores have been, right? You can also click on, now this is the pro version, so you're able to see the updates on the client level. So now I can go ahead and make a shareable icon for this and use it in my social media for my clients. Thank you, babes. And then if I go to letters, you're able to see all the letters I've sent out for all of the clients. If you click on this eye icon here, it will show you if it has been mailed out or if it has been downloaded. So the system will tell you exactly what to expect or what has happened with that particular file, right? So you don't get lost along the way. This is what the inbox looks like for you to speak to the clients. This is the report system, so you can change it from 7 days to last month, or you can do custom days if you want to, so that you can get the total amount that has been deleted. The subscription tab is where you go to connect your merchant service. If you do not have a merchant service, you can select that here. So if you guys don't have a merchant service, let me drop this in the chat for y'all. For merchant services, boom. You can create payment plans. You can create payment forms, onboarding forms, and everything for your specific client. So this is a great way for you to kind of see everything that's on the pro that you're able to get. Any questions on what we've covered so far? Very important. Thank you, child. Okay, have a good Monday. Thank you for pulling up. Any questions? Oh, look. Loyalty tax back out here on the streets. Back out here. Going from East Jerusalem to West. It's all right. Y'all don't get car sick.
To go home, honey.
Oh, you were at the office?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. I understand. Any questions, concerns, or comments, guys, that you guys may have about the platform? Let me know. I'm over here. Don't judge my life. I'm paying attention. My assistant's over here not knowing what the Cosby Show is. Over here. Not know what the Cosby Show is. You know what Different World is? Yes. So how you know what Different World is, but you don't know what the Cosby Show is? Oh my! I just know what they are. I'm having a heart attack. Y'all, she said she never watched them. How she gonna stay away from drugs if she don't watch the Cosby Show, y'all? How she made it? How you made it 25 years without knowing Different World? And did you watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yes. Did you watch Living Color? A little bit. Did you watch Living Single? Yes. I'm kicking her out of my office. I'm kicking her out of my. It's a fit. She has to work from the garage at this point. This is unacceptable, y'all. Unacceptable. No, but for real, does anyone have any questions, concerns, or comments? Please let me know. I want to make sure that I'm being helpful. If not, I'm going to give you back the rest of your night because I still got to go to the gym. Okay, I ain't nothing. Don't tell my husband, but I'm gonna go to the gym tonight. I'm gonna do a quick 4 to 5. Okay, 4 to. Yeah. But no, if you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, please let me know. We are back here on Wednesday. Tomorrow, everyone who's in the Wealth Insight community, we are going to have a quick class. I'm not remembering who is on there because I have a vintage brain. but I will drop the Zoom link in the community. And Loyalty Tax, I will check on your link to see what's going on. So I will personally send you a link to make sure that you are there if you have enough time and you're not driving down the Nile, okay? Otherwise, you guys, thank you so much for coming. It's my pleasure. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys being so amazing, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. I don't know if iPhone is still, it looks like iPhone is not here.
No.
So hopefully I'll catch iPhone on Wednesday to kind of see what's the glitch going on with the system. But thank you guys for being amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye. Bye. You don't need me, David, right? We good?
No. Thank you, Raquel. See you on Wednesday.